Hello everyone, welcome back to the last episode of RimWorld. We're putting our sick and our wounded into the ship currently, and then we'll put in some of our elite into the ship a little bit later as well. So, Fuzzy, Frosh, and Squirt are sick and or wounded, and some of the elite. So Susie, good old Susie, you've been here since day 0. The only original colony member to have survived. Well, I guess the hell that this colony went through. There's really no other way to put it. You're the only person that has survived the hell of the entire colony. You helped build every single part of this. You helped found the starting location, and you said, like, hey, this is a pretty good spot. Let's go be over here. Apparently, Susie, you made a really good decision. You've been crazy a lot, but Susie, you definitely get a ride. You've seen more death than anyone else. Poor Susie. But you've also been a pretty amazing medic, too. Of course, Amphid and Siam are going on. Let's just get that out of the way now. Amphid and Siam are going on. They're Patreon supporters. They get to survive. Erin will go, because if I didn't, she'd punch me. And after that, we'll see who's left. Right now, those are the only people that are guaranteed to go on the ship. Patreon supporters, real-life person sitting next to me, and the original colony member. Not the oldest, just the original. I think Guillermo is the oldest biologically, being the first frail that we have. Yeah, age 59, 91 total. See, 117. Holy cow, 2,300 years old, Julia. This is not your first rodeo. I kind of want to throw Julia on there just for age. We'll say we'll put one person on the ship that is the oldest. And so far, that's Julia, 2390. My goodness. Oh, Jack, you're doing pretty good there, 140. Cordova, 124. Aaron's never even been in a cryptosleep casket. My goodness. Well, 1,033. Siam I am. That's impressive. 3291. Okay, Dweeb is excluded from this. Dweeb has caused nothing but harm and shame to this colony. He's been thrown in jail more times than I care to remember. Dweeb is excluded from this whole thing. I don't even care that he's the oldest member of the colony. He can die for all I care. He can stay here. Dweeb does not get to go. Your pyromania. For your reputation, Dweeb, you'd probably figure out a way to set fire to the cryptosleep casket from the inside when you're already frozen. That's what you do. You take down the whole ship. I can't risk you coming, Dweeb. It'd be like that movie that's coming out about the two people that wake up on a ship they're not supposed to be awake, but then the ship blows up. Or that's what the preview says, the ship blows up. I don't know. He'd make the ship blow up. 61, 59. Wow, Lumia's lived almost her entire life. 59 without being in a cryptosleep casket. That's impressive. 50, same situation. 29. We got a lot of people who've never been in the cryptosleep casket before. That's impressive. All right. Twiddle's in a daze, but to be fair, Twiddle's been through a lot. Marriage celebrations going on right now. Jaws and Aoife are beginning their ceremony. They're getting married. Yay! Look at this huge turnout. There's a tree right in the middle of it all. Well, congratulations to Jaws and Aoife. They're all nice and married, and everyone can celebrate the occasion with a giant feast. And maybe do so in our grand banquet hall. You know, when I originally put down all these chairs, I assumed that we wouldn't need them all. I was wrong. We needed a bigger dining room. We needed a bigger kitchen. And a bigger freezer than this. which is huge. That's okay. It's not a bad thing by any means. That's not a bad thing at all. It's just interesting. Twiddle's no longer in a psychotic state. Jack's on go juice. Jack, you have such a bad drug problem. Every drug. Every single drug. You love them all. I can't blame you because it's a pretty miserable place to live, all in all. Like, we have a pretty awesome place in this entire planet, but the planet as a whole is pretty awful. So I don't blame your drug problem. I don't blame you for it, but at the same time, you are... Jeez, look at how fast he moves. Wow, that's that go juice. Holy cow, he's like, zoom! All the way across the map. Wow. But dude, you got like some serious drug issues. You should probably get some help. That being said, you have been such a freaking amazing asset to this whole colony. My goodness, Jack. I still can't believe we had to build a whole nother... Oh, Jack's ODing again. A whole nother wing to our housing complex, and it still is not enough. Like, we have 2 beds. 2. 3. We have 3 beds and 3 unowned double beds. That's just crazy. That is absolutely insane. That there's just so many people. And that's after we already threw 3 people into the crypto sleep casket on top of that. So really, we don't have a whole bunch of free beds, because assuming those people were even healthy, they'd be taking up those beds. That's just unbelievable. That is so many beds. Like, seriously. I have never had a colony quite this large before, I don't think. Maybe our last colony was, but that last colony was 4, 5, maybe more RimWorld versions ago? It was a long time ago. The game's gotten way harder. And yet, here we are. Huge population. It means we need a huge economy, too, but it works. Like, our freezer's full. Our freezer's absolutely chock full of vegetables. Mostly rice, but other things, too. Our defenses are fantastic. They're powerhouse defenses. And our power generation is acceptable. It could be better. Could absolutely be better. But overall, our power generation it's acceptable. Can we just because I would like to, let's slap that back down. Advanced armor is done. Yay! Allows you to build blast doors. That's pretty cool. Well, moisture pump turned wet ground dry. I mean, that would have been useful. We could have removed, say, this right here. We could have removed this and then moved our defenses up and built our ship here instead of, well, right where it is. So if we had had that from the beginning, that actually would have been really, really useful, but that's all right. Boy, Jack is just hyped up in hyperspeed right now. My goodness, Jack. Every time a drug enters the colony, except for Luciferum, except for the drug that'll kill him, everything else, he takes it. Okay, what is your friggin' movement right now? 130%. Okay, just watch here. Look at him go. That's with the game stuttering, and he's just zooming along. My goodness. You are so fast, Jack. That is impressive. That really is. Oh, finally, they finished this tiny little... This annoyed me for so long. This little piece of floor that just wasn't built. I'm so glad they finally got that... Hi, Jack. So glad they finally got that built. Well, hi, Jack. Well, there he goes. Oh, here, there he is again. Bye. Wow. Oh, no, oh, okay. Hello. He's just doing his thing. Holy crap. Did they finally finish up here? This needs to be built. I don't think they can because they can't get to the little bit back here and move it. Oksana recruited Bunchy. Welcome to the colony, Bunchy. How old are ya? 49. Alright, so I think Julia was the one that wins the contest for oldest. So Julia gets to go in because Dweeb is banned from even getting near the ship. I don't want him to burn it to ground. That'd be bad. So no Dweeb, but that means Julia gets to win there. Go work on the slate wall. Since you're still high on Go Juice. Alright, yeah, you go do that. Good, good, good. Slate wall. There you go. Bye. Thanks for building the wall. Appreciate it. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Okay, you're not going to be a hunter, Bunchy. Just so we can get rid of that notification. There we go. All better. Man, this colony really has come a long way. This is episode 72. And this colony has come a really long ways in 72 episodes. We did eventually find that horrible, horrible room down in here. We did eventually find that. We found this. Remember, we didn't even, at the very beginning, we didn't even know this space back here existed. And yet, it's become such a huge part of this whole colony. This whole space back here. We've slowly but surely expanded our walls, expanded our borders. Remember when this used to be our outer walls? And our malaria. Cargo pods. Please believe malaria drugs. Well, I mean, you can make malaria drugs out of that. That's a lot of malaria. But, like, remember when our defenses used to be, like, just this bit? We had a little slate gun complex back here and steel bags, sandbags back here as well. We had the slate walls that are worse than sandbags, the half walls. Man. And this little sandbag, that was our defense. That and some guns, whatever we could muster. And then as soon as Jack got the EMRG, suddenly nothing could touch us anymore. Jack was just killing it before it could even fire back. It was actually just amazing. Psychic drone. For men, again. We've had a lot of those for men. Eventually, we were able to expand our way all the way out. We got forward walls, a forward moat. We even got the geothermals, and they're all nice and protected, too. Those geothermals can stay safe where they are. Our mortars, I'm so glad we got to effectively use our mortars on more than one occasion. It's such a useful part, like a base defense. As part of your entire base, you need to have some mortars. Remember when they used to try to attack this wall? We just kept making it thicker and thicker until they finally left it alone. Turns out the magic number is what? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 thick before they will finally leave your wall alone. 5 thick. That is a lot of resources. But they left it alone. That's what we needed. This. Oh my god, this little spot right here. I threw in the sandbag a long time ago. Several episodes ago. Just in case someone decided to attack again from over here. But looks like we never really got to use that. But Jack killed a lot of, or not killed, angered a lot of thrombos from this position. Guillermo recruited Kian. Welcome, welcome. And we're gonna make those not for prisoners anymore, so the prisoners all get transferred. Well, good job, Kian. Another Hunter Lax ranged weapon. Nope. Don't worry about it. Just get that out of the way. Yeah, I know we still have malaria, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. We never did get rid of all this titanium, but I deliberately stopped digging it because, one, we didn't really have any use for titanium, and two, I didn't want to create a spot where the enemy could just waltz right in, and that could have been very dangerous to have an opening over here. Especially with the lack of components and lack of steel, we can't afford to build a third set of defenses. So we just kind of left this titanium alone and called it good. Oh yeah, remember, there used to be uranium right here. Long time ago, there used to be uranium up here. Wonder whatever happened to our uranium. Do we still have it? We might. Yeah, we do. We have our silicon from the beginning of the game we never used, and we have uranium from the beginning of the game that we never used. Still have 100 plasteel left. And 400 titanium. My goodness, a lot of titanium. We have a little bit of steel in here, too. Nice. Oh, man. Can we make some meals, please? Are we making fine meals or... Yeah, simple meals. I'd like to see some simple meals going in here, please. That'd be appreciated. For all this strange meat has caused a psychological harm when we had to eat it, it did keep the colony alive when we ran out of vegetables. Not that long ago, this strange meat was actually what was keeping the colony alive. Kind of nice, actually, that we had it. It caused some serious psychological issues, but it was nice to have. You know, emergency food supplies. Look at that. Mad animal. Well, where are you? Is that a hare? You? Attacking Julia. Well, where's Julia? You're way over there. Alright, you can, by all means, barge into our base. I don't care. Bunchy. How about you don't? Let the hare come to us first. Got him. Good job. One last little thing that the game has to throw at us, right? What is this? Marriage. Ah. This tells the entire story perfectly. This really is the story of the colony. It has its ups, has its downs. You can see where we killed our first Thrumbo. And I'm pretty sure that's right in here, day 102-ish. I'm pretty sure that's when we killed the first Thrumbo. You can see when we had lots of bad times, too. And that, when our wealth in items just kind of plummeted all at once, but our wealth in buildings skyrocketed. That's when we started building Thrumbo-based furniture. Go ahead and zoom in. Maybe it'll speed up a little. No, game's just gonna stutter pretty badly here. It's chugging along to the very end, guys. We'll get there. That little dip, I'm not sure what that little dip was. But overall wealth dipped right there. Apparently it was an item. Maybe because we sold a whole bunch of stuff right there. That's probably what happened. And in that case, it's been a while since we've had a good merchant to sell a whole bunch of stuff to. You can see every once in a while it does dip pretty dramatically. The past 100 days just kind of keeps going up. 300,000 wealth. That's not bad. In 30 days, we've had 2 attacks. In 100 days, 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks. Okay, that balances out about right. And then, for all eternity, those are all the major attacks. That does not include some of the minor raids. Probably doesn't include even some of the crazy boom rat madness we had with hiding inside. The reason why we built this entire back tunnel to connect the entire interior of the base right here. Just in case we had another boom rat incident. We've not had a major one since. since we had to use the tunnel that one time. Man. Population. Look at that. Look at this. It's crazy. We're at 29 colonists. 29 colonists. That is so many. And 5 prisoners to boot. That's 34 people. I'm pretty, like, I'm 99.99% certain this is the largest colony I've ever had. That's crazy. That is so many people. It's good, though. I enjoy it. It's just, wow. Yeah, remember this tragedy. All the way back here. Day 103, 104. We dropped to 5 colonists when everyone died. That might have been the day CO died, actually. Because I thought Cheese died before that. I know Cheese died before that. But I think that must have been the day that CO died. I guess. This is an interesting little one right here. This spike. 22 to 23, back down to 22. Just immediately. And it corresponds directly with a raid. So somebody died in the raid right after we recruited somebody. That or we recruited... No. No, that they had to have died right after... right after the raid came, they had to have died somehow. Speaking of which, there's the person that bled out that we tried to take to the med bay and we're like, hey, Twiddle will patch you up, and then we totally forgot about them in the midst of an attack. Yeah, I still feel bad about that one. Colonist mood, almost as good as it's ever been. We're almost as good as we've ever been in the entire colony right now. Everyone's happy. They're feeling good. I'm happy to see it. I am glad that everyone is feeling good here. It's been a really... This mood actually fits really well with the entire feeling of the colony. It's been a very up and down journey. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. And the mood really fits it quite nicely. My goodness. Well, guys, we're going to have to wrap it up here very soon. We're coming up right up on time. It's been a good time. It's been a lot of fun. I've greatly enjoyed the whole thing. Truly, it's been a lot of fun. I'd love to come back to RimWorld again in a while. We have to wait a couple more patches, and then we can come back, just like we did for this one. Waited several generations, then we came back to it, and I think that's probably what we'll do again. We'll wait a couple more iterations of the game, wait for it to change in huge and dramatic ways, in ways that I will completely not understand whatsoever, and start a fresh colony off of that. Because that would be exciting. But it's time to load up. Sam, I am. Amphid. You guys get to go in first, and you guys get to be near each other. Julia, you're the oldest. You'll help guide him through this entire journey. Jack, we'll come back to you. Aaron, I gotta put you in first. You 4 are guaranteed. Twiddle, you've been through a lot. You've been through so much. I gotta put you in there. Susie, you're too important. You gotta come with. You're too important. And Jack, these people can't... whichever colony you're a part of, that's the colony that's going to survive. The colony that I want to survive, that's the ship colony. You're gonna go join the ship, Jack. But I'm sure you'd be depressed if Zelly didn't come with you. We need a diplomat. How about Guillermo? Someone that can talk a little bit. Dweeb? No. No, in fact, I'm tempted to put you in front of these 3 guns right here, or maybe behind the engine, and just let you die. Very tempting. Very tempting. Who else has been huge? Cordova. I gotta bring you. Cordova, you have been amazing. You're a great medic, a great shot. I have nothing but good feelings towards you, Cordova. Looks like, well, Fuzzy and Julia are both in there. Fantastic. Jack and Zelly, Frosh. We gotta bring Frosh if we bring Cordova. But Frosh is already in there, so you know what? That works. And then Jaws and Aoife, they can stay behind. Jaws and Aoife can stay behind. So there needs to be at least one couple in the colony, right? These have 4 spots left, it would appear. I think. I don't know. Who else deserves to go? Oksana. We'll bring you along. We'll bring Lumi along, too. Lumi... this colony has treated Lumi very poorly. If Lumi sticks around for much longer, she will die. She will definitely die. I don't know, there's really not many more people I care to bring along. Truly. So, I guess we'll just slap some extra people in here. Sparky. And Trath, you've been here for a long time. Oh, is that one already taken? Squirt. Barkeep. Oh, yeah, Squirt. Wait. Frosh, Fuzzy, Sim I Am, Amphid, Julia, Aaron, Twiddle, Susie, Jack, Zelly, Guillermo, Cordova, Oksana, Lumi, Sparky, and Squirt. Those are the chosen survivors to get off this planet on the first trip out of here. They're going to go. Hopefully they'll find a glitter world where they can survive. Hopefully that's where the ship computer core will take them. To a glitter world where they can survive, thrive, and be happy. Hopefully they will be happy. And everyone else who gets to stay here. Seymour, Nails, Dalton, Pi, Rika, or Rika, Lucky, Dweeb, Trath, Shion, and of course, Jaws and Aoife. Harrison, Martian. Yeah. I think that's it. That's... Oh, and Bunchy, of course. Bunchy, Kian. Of course. And we can't forget the 2 little sandbags who could. Those 2 little sandbags. They all get to stay behind. And honestly, they've got so much food. They have so much equipment. And they have so much power. They have solid defenses. It would take a lot. There's the rest of the people. Loser, Iris, Fleming. Forgot you guys too. Iris does deserve to come along, but there's only so much space. But you guys you'll be fine. This colony can continue perfectly without any of these people. They're not going to have the same friends. They're not going to have the same firepower. But there's enough people left here. They'll be just fine. They have tons of food. And look at this dining hall. They get this dining hall all to themselves. They can finally play billiards or watch TV without someone getting in the way. And just imagine how many bedrooms they'll have. All to themselves. They can just like, I want to sleep in this bed tonight. Now I'm going to sleep in this bed tonight. Like, you can just take the nicest rooms for yourself. Why is there Megatherium wool right here? Okay. There's Megatherium wool right there. You guys are going to be just fine. I have full faith in the members of this colony to keep on surviving while everyone's gone. Especially because we have all these turrets. But our story is not with them. Our story is with the Chosen 16 to go on to a new world. Thanks for watching, everyone. I won't see you next time. DFTBA.